Guys, as you see, it's still a whole bunch of crap. But I did get well, I guess I should make it so you can see. I did get the stuff under the cabinet that I'm supposed to get. I guess it's not that serious. This is just for me. So now I'm going through this bag of stuff, which contains some more canned goods and utensils and crap like that. So we're going to get to that next. And I'm very thankful to YouTube, as always, because y'all helped me to get my ghetto apartment. To be honest, this ghetto ass apartment. And but it's not bad. It's just I gotta fix everything, but it's okay. Um, it's quiet out here, but anyhow, no need to talk about that. It's a place to live. Y'all help me with it. Thank you. So we're going through this bag of stuff. I have an empty pepper container that I'm gonna use to put seasonings in for my huge containers that I have. Then I have utensils, plastic utensils and shit that I've collected over time. And this is condiments that were nicely packed into, that I probably need to throw away, really, to be honest with you. But they were nicely packed into this container and have somewhere house falling all over the place. So I'm going to dump them out, put them back in. These are pretty much in order, just spoons, forks, all that kind of stuff. And I'm good with that. Some of them need to be rinsed because they've been sitting here for quite a long time without plastic covering, without the advantage of plastic covering. And I'll put, those are long ones. Alright, so put that on top of there. Dump this out. Bunch of condiments. And we're going to try to get as much done as we can. It is 1:48 p.m. And so before I had these condiments organized, like typing all that crap, it's not going to happen today. It's just going back into the container, and that's how I'm living. So, if we want to get to it and rearrange it and fix it up later, we can. But right now, we're just trying to get shit in order. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator because condiments do go bad. But I guess if that's the case, it's probably too late for a lot of these canned condiments that I have in here. But good to go. Put all of this in the fridge. Condiments, forks, plastic utensils, all that crap. Into the fridge we go. Fridge looking nice and junky already, but that's okay. We coming back around and cleaning all this stuff. The first time is just to get everything where it need to go. Then after that, we'll fine tune things. And I should have done all this before I went into the fridge because there's some condiments that belong. Lost the cans, but that's okay. That belong in there too. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Nobody here today, I guess part of it is because my shit is horny. But then the other part of it is that everybody's probably at work where you guys need to be, so good for you. Alright, some more fish. We got lots of tuna here. Lots of tuna. We're going to put all of this in the meat section of my canned goods. Then I have some pinto beans. Put that there. More tuna. Put that here. Then I have rice. I said that I was going to keep my, my pantry's pasta stuff there because that cabinet is dark and I don't trust the roaches and shit. So keep it where I can see what's going on. You know what I mean? Oh. Grab all the utensils, stick them in the fridge. The ones that are not wraps, we'll put them somewhere to be rinsed off and used for arts and crafts and shit like that. Whenever, whatever. Alright, I'm good. Just I like to think I'm good. Let's see. And everything's done. Alright, good. Y'all don't have to left to see anything, which is great because I'm just bending and twisting it. Okay, so more condiments. Actually, I think I could use 2 condiments. Never mind, I'll leave it as it is. Alright, all that stuff can be washed. And yeah, I don't think these will go in the fridge because the fridge is already getting messy. I don't need the mess in there. I just have to battle the roaches. Okay, is this a real drawer? It's not a real drawer. Alright, so I'll put the condiments here. They're at eye level. I'll be fine. Okay. So, what's next? More condiments and napkins and garbage and shit. Alright, so I have a garbage can. I have a real garbage can over here, but stuff is on top of it right now, so it's gonna go there. Okay. Can opener. Okay, there we go. Good. This was set to be washed. And then condiments. That's what's really important. Condiments. So right now my goal is just to get everything out of this corner. When I get everything out the corner, I should be good to go. That is my goal for right now. Oh, this man is upstairs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting everything out of this corner, then I should be good. Did pretty good because when I open and close the blinds now, it's not, there used to be roaches that fell out. So I guess it's cognizant of the fact that there's people here, so the roaches are, so they stopped hiding out in the blinds because I open and close them. Haven't been the past couple days. So these are plastic reusable takeout containers and shit. So I'm good. That half of the table is gonna stay on that half of the table until I get over there. So next up, this is more condiments and shit. So I think, but I will go through it. Will I go through it? No, I don't think it's worth it because it's going to be a bunch of condiments. It's just going to be piling up stuff. I would like to hang this mirror up in the kitchen. I use nails and shit. That's in storage. I'll go get it when I get a chance, but I can stay there for now. I have this huge water bottle that I usually use for the car, Walmart. I think I want to put it back in the car, so if I'm in the car and I happen to get thirsty, you know, I'm able to have some water, or if I need it for some other reason, God forbid. So I'm going to set this somewhere where it's going, where it's known that it's going back out to the car. Alright. So we're almost done with this corner. Got some oodles and noodles in a trash can, which really just belongs there. So this big old garbage bag in the living room for other stuff. I saw, ooh, huge roaches just came out of who knows where. 2 of them. Got one. The other one's up in the corner somewhere. These are like grease-fed roaches. Got that one too. Okay. So anyhow, moving right along. So got oodles and noodles. They can go in, they can go in the cabinet. I'm not too scary about these, but I'm gonna tell you, if you ever had, I hate to say the word, the rats and whatever, they eat right through it. But I'm okay with oodles and noodles. They can go in there. Alright, then I have the trash can. I have an extension cord, which I don't need, and I have a funnel, which needs to go in the car. Alright, so that corner is really done. The corner is done. Now I gotta start when this countertop over here can work over, and I'll be good to go. I'm thinking about leaving my shoes over this way, so it's easy for me to take care of that. It's like after each section I want to take a break, which can be detrimental. And I think I will take a Bible break. How did I do today so far as sin? I probably did curse. I don't remember if I did, but I haven't been doing a lot of talking, so maybe I didn't. I don't know. But as far as sexuality, I did partake. So that is something to be concerned about. Okay, got some potatoes. Where do I want to put the potatoes? The potatoes, the kitchen appliances that are on top of the fridge are going to go on top of the cabinet. The potatoes and stuff like that, they will be going, their place will be on top of the fridge. I don't think the oven thing is going to be able to go on top of the fridge though. I mean on top of the two big cabinets. I don't know, we'll see as we go along. But I know the potatoes go there. But I have containers in storage that stack up that'll probably go back here that I'll have my potatoes and stuff in anyway. So I have a place for everything once I get to storage, back to storage, which I plan to make another trip at some point during the day. All right, so back to this sink here. All right, so I cleared out this bucket that I was using to sanitize stuff. And there's an inner bucket that goes here, but it's in storage. It's a nice bucket is what it really is, but I'm good on that for right now. This is a strainer that I went out and purchased because I don't have a stopper for the sink. Whoops. Make sure this thing is turned on so we should use the faucet. There we go. Alright, so good on that. And I will eventually be doing dishes at some point today, tomorrow, some point in the near future, so. Okay. Let's make sure it works. I'm sure it works just fine. Yep, it works just fine. I'm good on that. Okay, so next up, I'm not putting the dirty dishes in the sink. I'm going to have a container that I use for dirty dishes because I want to keep my sink clear so in case I need anything, I can use it. And I got this strainer. And it does kind of sort of fit, but not really. It's a little bit too deep. So I might have to put this in my arts and crafts bin and use it for arts and crafts or something because it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit in the bathroom either. And I bought another one for the bathroom yesterday. So once I get over to that section, I'll start working on it. This is for the bathtub too. The sink don't need a stopper because it's not draining appropriately anyway. They never fix it from whoever before. But that goes over there. I'm comfortable with that. These need to go in here. For right now, this stuff could be washed is going to stay in there. This needs to go in filing. Those are instructions and shit. It's garbage. Alright, so this is a coupon book for hotels that can go in the garbage too. Alright, so where are we now? We're about to wipe off this counter. This fire extinguisher still looks stink and it's full. I don't know if it worked. It's probably old as hell. Probably never been tested or no bullshit like that. The smoke alarm wasn't even put up. I don't know where it is, but I can see the space where it was supposed to be. But I'm good on all of that. So now, let's start wiping down this counter. Get my little spray bottle out. Fix my little mop. I guess I can make some more sanitizing water. And maybe I think a dab of that Fabuloso. And I got real Fabuloso in here somewhere. But a dab of this stuff that's similar to Fabuloso will work. It smells just as good. Just because, you know, give it a nice scent up in here. Good on that. And this big old bottle of bleach is like maybe a quarter full, if that. So we'll make some more water. And actually, I'll just use some of this to spray in there. And it doesn't have to be filled, just enough to sanitize, and we're spraying, and we're wiping. And I think I wiped this down once before, but you know, whatever. We'll wipe it again, because I got a bunch of stuff that got landed on top of it, so that's good. And I do want to rinse this off. This was left behind by somebody, but it's okay. We'll just dunk it in the sanitizing water. And I need a drying towel. Maybe I'll just use this mop, whoops, to dry. But right now, all right, it's good enough for me. So anyways, let me tell you about this place. So they didn't bother to tell me where the hell the mailbox was. There goes the curse words, anything like that. So there's like a bull that lady lives downstairs. I saw her go outside because I was had the doors open waiting for somebody to walk past so I could ask. So I asked her, the maintenance guy, downstairs, they don't do anything, unless you're like super friendly with them, and I'm not about that life. But so, so when I asked, I said, hey, do you know where the mailbox is? She says the mailbox is up front. She might not have genuinely not known how to use the key or whatever like that. Maybe she uses money else pays the bills, all that kind of crap. But, so I said, well, are you supposed to get a mailbox key? And basically, I didn't realize that the guy was downstairs, because I guess they're quote unquote working on the apartment downstairs. I'm sure whatever job they do in the other apartments are going to be really good, because they really didn't do shit up here, except let somebody else come in here and probably took away the heater and shit. But I don't have time for that right now. But anyhow, so I guess he might have looked at her a certain way or whatever. I don't know. So another lady happened to come out at the same time, and I'm thankful. And she was like, oh, you have to go to the post office for your key. I didn't know what that means, because my experience is always good. The rental office giving you a key. But no, I guess because this is a bad area, I don't know. You have to go to the post office to get your key. So I guess I'll just take my lease up there and go. Which post office, I don't know. I guess I'll find it along the way. Whatever. It's whatever. Alright, so that part of the sink is clean. I'm very proud. The middle of the sink, I'm washing dishes. We're going to get to that. And maybe I should have kept the strainer in here, because even though it's too big. But no, I'm good on that. So, more dishes. Yeah, we washed the dishes today. That's, when you go in your car, you eat lunch in your car, and you have the dishes in there. That came from my car. What else? Alright, so let me see what's in here. Yeah, I think I do need to at least go through this bag. There's no telling what's in here. I haven't gone through this shit in such a long time. There is no telling what is in that bag. I know there's a lot of condiments, but there also may be stuff that need to be washed as well. So that's what I'll do. Let's just, I got some common sense and put all the condiments out. Okay, I need to make some curry chicken, for sure. I love some curry. I could reuse this bottle, or I could just throw it in the garbage. I think I'm throwing it in the garbage because ain't about that life right now. Don't need a lot of crap. Got enough crap. Speaking about what you expose yourself to as well, talking about sexuality and things like that, I happened to look out the window. Oh, and I mean, all these things about gay guys popping up and stuff. And so there's a truck, and there's like a big, like, wooded lot or vacant lot with woods around it. And the truck was back all the way back where you couldn't see the back of it. But, oh, Jesus. There were some boys, guys, boys, whatever you want to call it, sitting out there for the longest. Excuse me, people. Excuse me. So there was some boys, I guess they paid somebody to, there was some trees, it was like a storm the other day, I didn't think it was that bad, but I came back, and the trees had fallen down. And, you know, there was some boys and whatever, I guess they paid them to cut down the stuff and whatever. But the first thing that came to my mind was, they back there, there's a YouTube channel where they're like, y'all, I knew y'all was effing, they back there effing. That's what it seemed like to me, you know. And I was like, I'll be darned. You know, I'm sure all kinds of stuff happened in that field, though. I try to mind my business. But, you know, I'm sure all kinds of shit happened back there. Yeah, all this stuff is really good to go. It's nothing bad in here. This is just stuff that needs to go in another section. These dishes stay here, though. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I went through that. It's nothing. Nothing. And eventually I'll have to go pick up all that stuff I just put there. So, because that's life. I think I will keep all of the random shit here, because it's just convenient. Little plastic things that you can reuse and throw away and all that. Okay. Right now, we're here, and I have tons of stuff in storage, like I said. So I'm good on that. Since we are at the sink portion, I think I am just going to go ahead and wash dishes while I procrastinate, you know what I mean? And I will be using my sanitizing rag to wash dishes, along with soap and dish detergent and all that other crap. Alright, so, breaking in the sink to wash dishes, this will be the first time washing dishes here. This is leftover dish detergent that somebody left. I got a bunch of it somewhere in that stuff over there that I bought from storage, but we can use this for right now. I ain't hating. Not hating at all. And I'm gonna say this too, like if you move somewhere because you don't know anybody and you know like the people are shady that do the leasing and you know the management and all that, this is a shady area in particular. You know, I normally like to call out. I mean, you just have to, I guess, use your use your best judgment. But like I normally, you know, I like to be able to just yell out what I need to yell out and keep my distance. But you don't never know who's listening and who's gonna try to get their hands in. But the truth about the matter, period, is that you gotta keep people out your business, and you gotta observe people and you know observe how they act and respond to the way other people interact with them, and then you decide based on that, you know. And if you see any type of shadiness or whatever of people, just leave them alone. Those people are insecure. So with insecure people, what that really means is that if somebody puts their 2 cents in and makes something look a certain way or changes something up, their demeanor, their whole personality and everything changes. And it's not based on them, it's based on how other people interact and respond. So those are the people that you really don't want to fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I'm happy to have clean dishes. That is a good thing, most definitely. Very happy about that. And the tough part is going to be cleaning out that oven and stove. I put all the stuff on there, but it's going to take some work. And I'm willing to work on it. It's just, I got other stuff to do while it's settling anyway. And I'm going to turn the oven on while it's going. Before I just had it in there because I didn't want to leave it on overnight. But we're going to make it work. And I think for right now, that's all I need to clean. So I'm good. Rinse these and call it a day. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the what is it? The bad connection or whatever. I don't know what it is. I keep getting disconnected, but I'm okay with that. It serves its purpose. I'm just trying to get some cleaning done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close the cabinets because for the most part, everything that needs to go in there that's here with me in the kitchen is in there. Now I need to work on the stuff on this side over here that needs to, the oven stuff, pretty much. So I think, I'm not real sure how I want to do this. Part of me just wants to take everything, put it in the oven, spray it down, turn the oven on, and go back and get it later and wipe it down and all that stuff, which I might do. So I will be back in just a minute. Get some water. Alright, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm almost done with the kitchen. Just, once I do that, and then, of course, I'm going to have to go back and sweep the floor and stuff, but it looks really bad, but it's really not. It's just the oven stuff, and then there's really not enough room for this big-ass table to be in here. Excuse my language. I need to stop this cursing. There's not enough room for this big table to be in here. But I'm going to work it out. I just got to reorganize and rearrange some stuff, and I'm going to do that now, because the way that's looking is bothering. It's annoying me a little bit. You can at least look like me trying to do something here. Alright. So yeah, that's better. And I think actually, once I get settled, I can actually work and stuff out of here. So that will be pretty good once I get settled. So saw somebody walk past my way. It's the cable guy, not for me because I don't get cable. Yeah. All right. So that's not bad. I really can work in here. The only thing I'm scared of, I actually am using the second bedroom as that's supposed to be the office, but it's so dark. This place over here is like the best place for light. You know what I'm saying? And when I work, I'm gonna need light. But like they say, for my Asian sign, it's the year of the rabbit, and that's what we do. We'll munch all day. So I just got to make sure that I keep healthy stuff in the fridge, so that I'm able to, so that if I do munch, I'm not putting on all this extra weight that I've already put on. So I'm not adding to this extra weight that I have. And I just wiped this fridge down yesterday, and it looks like it's not having to right now. Alright, that's good enough. It ain't gotta be perfect. Okay. So let's move on here. Alright. Okay, so I guess I can clean this table, get this table organized, get the stuff out of here that I don't need. And I really do think I'm gonna, if I work, I'm gonna work here, because then I can see everything. But also, I don't want people to be able to see me necessarily. But I need to take the garbage out. But yeah, so I think I will work here, but again, I don't want it where, you know, people can see everything that I'm doing. But that's okay. We'll work on all of that. Woo! All right. And you know what? Another thing about me too, like I said, all of us can improve stuff about me. I need to stop being, just like I always worry about other people and stuff. I think anybody that's ever been through the legal system or been in any type of situation like that, it makes you kind of like that, you know? But I'm going to say because everybody has something good about them. You know what I mean? So I always do try to look for the good, but you need to focus on that Lauryn Hill song, Tell Them, because I try to focus on the good, but sometimes it leaves you in situations where people take advantage of that or they don't appreciate it because the majority of people are weak-minded. They're easily influenced by other people and what people have to say around them. But with that being said as well, you know, when you point a finger at somebody else, you're pointing at yourself, because the truth about the matter as well is that, you know, even though I don't let other people influence how I feel about other people, sometimes, you know, in my older age and knowing that I've kind of devolved, you know, physically and everywhere else from where I was, you know, I do allow sometimes other people's opinions to affect my opinion of myself, you know, and how I carry me. And that's something I have to be careful of. You know, I give a lot more to others than I would me. But what I am thankful for about who I am is my understanding of people, places, and things. Okay, my goal is supposed to be cleaning this table up. We're going to do it. So, got the table. This bag is just a bag of bags at this point. These are condiments, which are going to go on top of the stove. Get everything done over there. This is going to be under my chopping board when I get that in place. And this is a good, so I think this table will stay in here. I did want to work, well, I have a square table in storage. And that would be a good table for here. And this table, but this actually table is the best for cooking because I have a lot of space to prep and everything else. So I think this table, this table will stay in here. And I think when I work in the day, I can work in here. If I work in the day, if I work at night, I can work in the bedroom and I use a little card table and maybe my little, you know, side tables or whatever else I got in storage. I'll use that for the bedroom. But I think in here, I think this table does need to stay in here, so I'm good with this. This table and this hard metal chair, because it don't get dirty, and then the soft chair, the other table, the square table, the card table, and maybe a tablecloth on it is what I'll use for the office. And this will be my office / kitchen area during the daytime. All right, so so here we go. Got my black gloves from the Home Depot. Okay. We'll work on that stuff in a minute. Receipts. I'm going to put them all here and throw them on the floor. Everything in the kitchen right now, it belongs in the kitchen. As far as I know, this is bags, coupons. This is also condiments and shit. What's in this bag? And these are scouring pads. These green scourers pads from the Dollar Tree or whatever, they actually have dye in them. Why would they dye them green and that dye gets everywhere? Oh, that's the people that they must have hired. Looking like a gang. Let me go and close my window. And see, and this is the type of thing that offends, it offends ghetto people when you do stuff like that when you end up closing your shit. They get offended and shit. So, I guess I have to put up my little, ain't enough light in here, you know. But that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And actually, the lighting is a lot better with it a little dimmer. But I wanted to be able to see. I don't need to buy. I got some light bulbs in storage, I think. So go ahead. Alright, so now I'm working on, everything's pretty good, and like I said, I think this is going to stay the way it is, because, you know, it's easier. I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking, a lot of working during the daytime, so I'm here, right here. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is I want to, you know, I want to maintain, ooh, bugs. I want to maintain my privacy. So, you know, to a certain extent, you know, I want to be able to see what's going on, but I want to be able to maintain my privacy too. Really important to me. The doors that I have are good doors. They are a little bit high. If I'm going to be planning on sitting in here and working, they're good for at night when I want to walk around the way that I like to walk around. But during the day, it's a bit much. You know, you do want to let light in. So, yeah, I wish I had some lower walls, but I don't want to purchase anything or acquire anything else until I get all my stuff out of storage because, you know, there's too much stuff. So, yeah, but I'm okay with it like this. I guess this is not so bad. But yeah, I do need to, it's just so dark in here, and I don't want to be having the lights on all the time, because it's just me, I don't need no lights. So, so yeah, let me go ahead and hurry and get this stuff done. I don't know, let me see. I do need my light, and I think they out there talking shit about me, so let me open up this shit. But, okay, thugging ass niggas. But, in the woods. So anyways, let me stop. Let me go ahead and open this up. But, because I need to be able to see the clean. It's kind of dark up in here. Even if I turn the lights on, it's dark. So yeah, light, yeah. So let me go ahead and get this stuff done over here. Lots of, I don't know how I want to clean these. I mean, they are dirty as fuck. Without broken down, dirty, all of that good stuff. I am going to put these gloves on because this job requires me to have these gloves on. Try my best to mind my business. Because that's another thing too. You know, sometimes, like I said, energy is really important to me. And when this... Alright, so I'm going to try to scrub as much as I can. These were already sprayed down a couple of days ago. I didn't take the chance to have a chance to really get to them. This was blacker. I just scrubbed it. So the things that whatever it is, the oven stuff that I'm using, it is working because I can actually see it's a big difference immediately once I start scrubbing it. But it still has a long way to go. So I'm going to take it through the first scrub, and then I'm going to spray it some more, and then stick it in the oven, and turn the oven on after spraying it down some more. And I'll do the first scrub down in the oven too, which is going to leave the floor real nasty because all that stuff is going to be oozing out of the oven. So yeah, but this comes off really good with my Easy Off, and I got some SOS pads that I'll use at the very end for discovering things that don't want to come off. If I feel like it's necessary, I think a little bit of grease stains and dirt, on your kitchen stuff, it adds a little character to it. It's all right. Well, the grates are kind of hard. I think they need to be taken into the bathroom and done, but I'm really not trying to F with the bathroom on that level right now. So I'm going to do as much as I can right here. And I do have containers that I can stuff them in. But again, all this stuff is going back into the oven after my first rub down. These eyes are what gets to me because I'm scared. I don't want these to get messed up in any way. They're already dirty, but I'm not really sure about, if there's a different way I can clean them. So it's looking pretty good so far. That stuff is everywhere. So I think I need to take this mat up off the floor. It's going to be all over the mat. And I think I'm actually going to use one at a time to make sure that I get it real good. But having two on was good because it kind of gave support for me to press down and try to clean what was here. They got some kind of plastic or something baked onto this grill here. Like they put a plastic something other than that. And so about closing my blinds, let me tell you what that's all about. I don't like the people that do with the middle office and maintenance and all that shit. Just from my first experience, they kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? And I would just prefer, not to have to deal with those people on any level. But, and it's not like I don't think they have like a steady people that use all the time. I think it's like whoever is around. Alright, so evidently this side needs to be sprayed down some more. And I really do want to cut down on the profanity because once again, where I am, it's like, I don't know, I just don't want to have that persona and shit. So, there you go, curse again. But I picked this up. Y'all know, if y'all watch my other channel, y'all know where I picked this up from. Being in these types of environments, but in the type of environment where I couldn't get out of it, like if you're in a shelter, or if you've been court ordered to be somewhere, like a shelter, you can't escape it, so you're exposed to that. And then in this culture and in this world that we live in, especially at the income level that I'm at. You know, that's all you're exposed to. You know, income level, life level that I'm at. That's what. If I have exposure to anything, that's what it is. And to be honest with you, which is sad to me, this level would be a come up for me. Would be a come up for me, and that's the truth. And I hate to say it, but it is absolutely true. All right. So where's my cleaning spray? I have some more oven spray somewhere else, but right now I will work with what I got. And me going into this, I need to make sure I rinse these gloves off because they are dirty. And I just made to touch stuff in here and I got the remnants of that all over the place. And so this is what I mean by trifling people. So when I said they was out there talking shit, I heard one of the little boys was out there back there fucking the other little boys talking about, oh, you gonna walk past here all day. For what? For what? You know, if you got business to do, take care of it. Why the fuck would you say something like that? But anyways, like I said about the bad language, I really want to stop that because to me that type of language signifies that you're about it. I'm not about it. I'm about it, leave me alone. That's the type of about it I am. Just leave me alone about it. Yeah, so. Anyways, we're back to spraying these. And this stuff is so strong. I might even have to open the door. I might have to open the door. So. I think I will have to. This stuff is so freaking strong. And then once I start the oven up, oh, I didn't go back to this one. I think I can leave this on the table because ain't no food or nothing like that. I have to wipe it down anyway. Something last night briefly. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but y'all probably can't hear me. But I was watching something briefly last night, like the prequel to prequel to The Wire. And it was showing how there was these good boys, and there was some guy at a bus stop. And one boy had to be like maybe 12, the other was probably like 15 or 16, somewhere around that age. There was 3 of them. So they was telling the little boy, you know, hey, we're gonna rob that nigga. And the boy was like, wow, he's just an old man sitting at the bus stop. And they was just like, you know, I said we're gonna rob the nigga, we're just gonna rob him. So the boy went with them to rob the guy. And the guy was like, he's just waiting on the bus, whatever, basically, you know. And then the dude with the older boy got out a gun and told him, you know, hand over his money. He said, well, can I just keep my wallet? You know, open this thing. He said, can I just keep my wallet? Because I don't want to have to, you know, go back to DMV and all this other shit. And then, oh man, see, I'm getting this greasy stuff from that other stuff all over the place, which is not my intention. Like I said, I need to wash my hands first. But that stuff is so strong, I had to step away. And the young boy was like, yeah, go ahead. Then the older boys was looking at him like, you know, like, you give a fuck about this nigga, you know? So, I can't even get this damn lock off. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna have to do it like it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it as it is. But I really would like some air in here so I don't die. I am going to open it because I need air. Just the way it is, I need air. That's what my life is about right now. I need some air. So, damn, because I got the stopper at the bottom. I got a whole bunch of shit I don't need. I have a stopper, so I really don't need all this other stuff. And I got a warning that came up when I started that was saying like how to be careful because I was live. about the information about my location and stuff like that. And I agree. It's like, and that's the difference too. Like, damn, I can't even get this damn thing off. I put it on so good. But that's the difference. Dang, I can't get it off. That's the difference too. Like, about being stable or stationary. I say that about being stationary and not being stationary. Being stationary, people can find your ass because they start to pick up on little bit of shit here and there that you do. You know what I'm saying, all the time. But when you're not stationary, they don't know where the fuck, you are because every time they think they pick up the food, you're totally opposite place to you. You're not stationary. You're always gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that like on one of my apps, I guess it automatically starts with every now and then for your location and shit. You have to do it all. But it's like no matter how much you clean it, it's still keep using shit. But just like I was saying how, I heard that boy say, oh, we're going to keep walking past there every day, and I'm like, for what? So the same thing you have to ask yourself is, again, when you point fingers at other people, you point at you, so the question to yourself would be, why, are you going to pay attention to stuff like that all day? You're going to focus. So I am going to focus because I got a lot of shit to do, as you can see. So I don't have time for a lot of other stuff. But this is entertainment to me. This is a backdrop for stuff for me to have going on in the background and kind of keep going. So I'm not hating on none of this. Alright, so far so good. Like I said, little steps, it ain't no big transformation in the amount of time that it took, but I'm okay with that. Got some shit done, so we still continue to get stuff done, so it don't matter. I don't know what this is, but this is sitting on the counter, some kind of wire or something. This is the only tool that I have here, so I don't think I'm going to need it right now. I'm going to put it over to the side. I want y'all to see this. The tree just fell. Y'all missed it. It's okay. It's looking better. It's getting better all the time. Looking good. The only bad thing I feel about that tree coming down, that means that's more space for kids to run right out here. There's a whole field. But if I was a parent, I don't know if I would want my kids out in that field because it's like too many woods and shit over there. But you know. Also, another thing I want to say, it's really important to be slow to get offended easily. And I say this because I remember I was at the laundromat and there was this boy, and I told y'all, he might have been in between situations and stuff. And, everything he tried to offer to help, and I was like, no, he tried to ask for stuff, which probably was the reason he was offering to help, because he thought, well, maybe I had something that he could use. But and then it got to the point where he asked me for a light, and I'm sitting in the car. And so after all that, me saying no to everything, and the boy asked for a light, and I'm like, no, I don't have one. And it seems like you're just blowing the person off, because if you have a car, people are assuming that you have a light in your car. But I really didn't. And so just like I get offended because, like, like the lady, when I asked her about the key, she didn't know. Maybe she really didn't know, or maybe she did. But it's not for me to get offended because you don't know, you know what I'm saying? And nobody should have to be in a situation where they have to explain everything to you. So anyways, and that's the third side of the cabinet. So now I'm on to the stove. All my plastic bags and shit that was on top, I covered with grease, all kinds of shit, but alright, so we're going to try to read the Bible because I know I have a bad mouth, so we're going to try to get rid of that for sure. Alright, have these empty bottles. They are going into the garbage. Garbage can, that's where they're going, into the garbage can. I should have kept that big garbage bag over here. Alright, so now with that being done, I think I am going to wipe it down with the mop head real quick. Then I'm going to go through this bag because it does have some condiments in there. What's funny to me is like this area, surprising to me, it's been really quiet except for the first day when I came, and I think it might have been, but I think it do get like that sometimes. And to be honest with you, I am kind of happy to have a little bit of noise because it's real quiet. I mean, like dead quiet out here, like real quiet. Real quiet. The first day it was really lively, people had the music playing like the regular day. All of a sudden, everything just got real quiet. So change, I'm gonna put the change up on this other table so I don't forget about it. Alright, so it's looking better, except that now that I cleaned the oven stuff, damn, I got all this fucking grease from the oven stuff all over the front of the counter and shit now. So I gotta go back in and wipe this shit down again. I need to bring that dirty towel and put it on the floor because I'm not really trying to be tracking all this grease and water all over the place. That's definitely what I'm not trying to do. Alright, so I'm good. So now I'm going to wash off my machete. I'll be using this to make my kimchi later on today. Keep that where I can get my feel about living in the ghetto. I like it. I like it because it's colorful. You know, there's always carriages and shit like that. I like it because it's a place to live. Yeah, and these are gonna be garbage bags too. Woo! All right. So I did say I was gonna go through this bag. This bag is other garbage bags, but it got grease all over it, so I really don't want it with my other stuff. All right, so we're gonna go through this bag. We're gonna do this hands, gloves free, and then I'll look at some coupons and some bullshit like that. And then we'll continue on to the stove. See, we're almost there. A little bit of a difference, yeah. Almost there. And then we're gonna make our way to the living room. What I was saying is that I'm sorry to those people that actually tuned in because it was Valentine's Day and they thought they were gonna get something special out of this. No, I mean it's just the same. Every day is the same. And then when you look at people that's broke as hell going out on dates to broke as hell places that people that need to eat just go to eat every day, you see the same, you know. But I do have respect for the day because I see people, you know, like little young men folks and stuff. Like I said, they're really trying hard. They be out there in the cold, walking in the rain, buying Valentine's cards. So I do respect that. You know, there are people that still believe, you know, in that type of stuff. And so, you know, I have respect for that. But as for me, in my business, I got shit to clean. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff to do. Damn, I got all kinds of shit up in this bitch. For real. I've been doing, this is proof that I've been doing the Winn-Dixie Deli too long. I have a roll in this bag that I didn't even realize was fucking in this bag. That shit is off the chain. But anyhow, so I am making kimchi at some point today. I am going to get all this cleaned up today. I am going to be prepared for my day tomorrow. And we are going to talk about some of my flaws and my bullshit that I got going on in my life. And it's not really that bad. It's just things that I really want to change about myself. And what scares me now is I think this profanity has become a part of me and I don't like it. That scares me. What also scares me about where, you know, also is like a prevalent change in my life. This grease is just dropping. And I literally just wash it. But anyhow, it don't matter. And then I have change in here that I don't even know if I want because it's stuck in the bottom of this bag with all this grease. I don't know. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate my life an 8. You know, like a fresh 8. You know, like just getting towards a 7.75, but I like it enough to stay with it. And I'm not buying anything anytime soon, so this needs to go in the garbage. All this needs to go in the garbage. Actually, we're going all of this into the garbage. See you. Oh, these are receipts for my everything else go into the garbage. except for the stove and except for this part of the floor where, okay, good, it just wiped right up. There was some green something on this floor. Alright. Alright, so I think for these, I'm just going to wipe them down with the rag. Let me know how you clean your things. I don't know how to clean it, so I'm just going to wipe it down. I'm scared to put oven cleaner on it because I don't know if that's going to mess up, like if there's a special coating on here or something. So I'm just going to wipe it down. Yep, and then I'll be ready to work on the oven. Oh, I need to clean the top of I need to start from the top to the bottom because that vent is nasty too. And since the heating and the air don't work, I'm just going to close all the vents along the way. So I'm not letting in cold air or hot air or whatever type of air is coming from the outside. And yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. But yeah, these eyes look better already. And of course I'm gonna not to forget to put the grates and everything back into the oven. I'm gonna do a first scrub down like I did with the grates of the oven. Then spray it again, put everything in the oven, spray everything again, and just let that sit in there for an hour or something, however long it's supposed to be. Alright, so that's done. This can go with the stuff to be filed. And then I should have a container for hardware. Am I going to try to keep hardware in here? Is this a real drawer? This is a real drawer and it needs to be clean. I'm glad I opened it. Let's see. I think I started to clean it. But I started working on other shit. But I can clean it right now, no problem. Woo, it smells like dog in here. They must have had an animal or something. But anyhow, alright, so. Alright, I'm good on that. So, now on to this shit. I'm going to move everything that was on top of the counter to over here. And a lot, some of this is garbage or needs to be seen as garbage. So, put that in its respective place over here. Ooh, it looks better already. It's starting to look a lot better, right? Almost like the kitchen, right? I need some lotion. I need a pedicure. I'm going to give myself a pedicure. Sometime today I'm going to be sitting out on the porch and doing a pedicure. Some of these things was a little hard for me to get up. I got two of the eyes up. The other two. Oh, Jesus. But it's going good. At least I'm getting the kitchen together because that's the most expensive thing is like trying to eat, like going out to eat, and then it's expensive not only because of money, because of time, because you don't be wrong what you want, and half the stuff is garbage anyway. So, oh, I'm just doing my gloves. What am I doing? Got gloves for a reason. I might put use them, and I think the Home Depot gloves are a little bit more expensive. They're $5, but they're worth it because if I had $1 for gloves, I would have been cut into these so many times, especially with doing the oven stuff. It's definitely gonna have to go in another time. Yeah, this one. Alright, so I left that in the container, and I'm sorry for people that have stopped by and I haven't said anything, I'm busy. But I'm glad you're here. Alright. Oh, I didn't try to like it. Alright, so now we're ready to start swapping out the stove. First I'm gonna get this stuff on top of this, hood. That oven here is serious. Woo! I need a mask. All right. Yeah, I need a mask. You know what? I think for real, because I'm looking out here, I can see the outdoors. I think that hole that's in the ceiling over here, I think it goes straight outside. I don't even think there's a roof part on that part. That shit is off the chain. Because I can see it's light out there. It's light. That's probably how bugs and shit get in there. So I definitely need to make sure I close these damn vents. That is a damn shame. Look at this shit here. Damn. I don't even think I can fuck with that. I am gonna keep trying to bleach it, but I think that shit ain't going nowhere. I might have to get up there with the SOS pads. Woo! Fuck. I'm scared of. I don't want to spray, but it's dripping black shit. Well, it ain't nothing but grease up here. That's just crazy. Nothing but grease. But again, shout out to whoever told me to get the paper lining, the shelf lining paper, whatever, because that definitely got to happen, because this is just not working. You know what I'm thinking? Comment. I'm going to go try that real quick. Whew. Yeah, that's maintenance man back in the So we'll be shutting back down again. No, yes. Whatever it takes to make you happy, baby. Whatever it takes to make you smile. Alright, so I'm good on that. Alright, so we're going to sprinkle some of this on top. Hopefully this will get shit clean. After this, I am going to take a break. I don't even have my beauty supplies though. Like, I would really like to do my toes. But I don't have. I am gonna make one more trip to storage today, so I'm gonna keep on trucking, keep on moving. This actually is working pretty good. All right, so the thing that I need to clean up next, I guess, is like where the door jam is. There's spider webs and shit, and then I do have my Windex. Ooh, there's real bad spider webs. Real bad. It was worse than this. I actually, this is actually after I actually caught myself wiping it down a bit. So, and there's eggs and everything up in this bitch. I'm gonna leave the outside alone because I don't have my outside room. I think I started to bring it, but I didn't. So. Man. Alright, so what's next? So we got this oven next. That's what's next. Got the oven next. The oven is next. And then all this residue. You know, the like comment and stuff like that. Because I'm looking like after I laid the brush down on the counter, it's like staying. Maybe that's really all it is, you know. The same type of sediment that would be in sand. This oven though is gonna be tough. But I'm gonna get it done. I promise you. Alright, so back over this way. Some fresh air up in this bitch. And some of the, I think some of the sediment came off of the containers, I think. Alright. Alright, so I'm not real sure about how to clean all this stuff up. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. I think this could come up. I'm scared to pull it up. Woo, because I don't know what the hell is under there. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, well, we're gonna try the best with what we got paint up on the stove. It's all right. You know, though, when I think about gangsters and stuff like that, I think women would probably, because there's no amount of crazy like a woman. There's a channel, I forget her name, Denisha something. She's real crazy. But when I think about it, because like now, you know, I just had to thing, and the camera was turned the other way. And the thugs outside got like all fish funny eyed. But if it was a female out there, a female would have went crazy. What the fuck you doing? You think you such and such and such? That they would have went crazy. You know what I'm saying? A female would have went crazy. That's all it would have took, you know. So I think that's why I think women make because women are crazy in general. And so it don't take much to set a woman off. And because for the longest time, women have been protected, not now as much, but for the longest time, women have been protected by the legal system and things like that, where if a man or somebody put their hands on them, you know, whatever. So a lot of them are a lot bolder than, a lot of them are a lot bolder than a lot of the guys are, you know. So if you cross a woman or appear to cross a woman, especially a hood woman, you better watch out, because that shit is crazy, you know. But anyhow, I think I'm going to go through probably a couple more lifestyle changes even living here. I do want to get rid of some of my bad habits. I don't like cursing. We'll see how that goes. I am still, you know, even though I'm really, you know, I haven't seen anything good in any of the churches, you know, and things that were good, they're slowly transforming over to not good. I'm still going to go because I'm going to look for the pockets of people that are trying to do right and trying to do well, and that think that cursing is wrong, that think that, you know, having sexual thoughts or lascivious thoughts are wrong and that you should stay away from it. It's going to be hard to find those things because today, that's part of today's culture and society, so it's going to be kind of hard to find that. But definitely, I'm going to look, even if I have to go towards the older people. But like I said, I was really disappointed last night when I went to go, quote unquote, view that choir rehearsal. And instead, they pulled me up on stage. I'm like, you know, how are you going to pull me up? Oh, okay. So it does clean off. I can do this. How are you going to pull me up on stage? You don't know anything about me. And, you know, when you have people that are up in stage or in places where people can see you, I mean, people think that those people represent your congregation and who you are. Oh, this is so dirty. I can't even right now. It smells like dog. Like, I wonder, did they have a dog? Down your way. I mean, the mountain, this is like, this stove has never, ever been cleaned and been through a couple of burning stages up in here. This shit, I'm scared. I might just some of this rust may be part of the actual stove. This is crazy, you guys. Like, this is insane. And I didn't bring my outside dustpan and broom, but I'm just gonna get as much out of here as I possibly can. And I think that green wire that I found, actually, I think probably goes to one of these things, because I'm seeing the colorful wires here. Ooh, I'm getting stuff all over me. I'm just gonna sweep it onto the floor. I gotta sweep it up later, because this is too much. It smells like fish. At least I know they fried some good stuff up in here. Oof. Alright, so I think I'm done doing this. I need some background noise, so I'm going to watch something or hear something in the background. Thank you for everybody that came out. Bye.